Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Seventh Rule Star Trek Convention series with your stars, Aaron Eisenberg and Sirach Lofton. I'm Ryan T. Husk. We have a very special guest today. Her name is Angie Long. Hello, Angie.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys?
Hello, Angie. How are you?
Hello, Angie.
Fabulous. How are you guys doing?
Angie works at KGNG TV in Las Vegas. She's also she also helps me in the gigantic Orville Facebook group as a moderator there.
What? The Orville? You watch the Orville? Not quite Trek, not quite funny. Season 1.
Oh, we like it.
Season 1.
You know what? I enjoy the Orville. I like it. It's like a mixture for me of like Star Trek TNG and Galaxy Quest.
I get you.
Family Guy. And she's also helped a lot with marketing for shows like Renegades and Blade of Honor and all kinds of stuff. But before we get into too much, Angie, you already know Sirach and Aaron, right? Can you tell us
I do.
how you've met them?
Do. So I met
Who's taller,
Aaron.
Angie? Who's taller?
Oh, by far, Aaron.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. It's like an illusion. It's an illusion.
So I met Aaron my first year, actually. One of the most awesome experiences meeting him was my very first year. And I think I met Sirach the following year, actually. And it was, I think we sang Happy Birthday to Sirach a couple years back as well.
Yes, I remember that. Yes.
I mean, you were at the con on your birthday? Sirach?
Oh, this is a question to me?
It was, because she said she wished you happy birthday. So
oh, yes.
I'm just surprised you were at the con on your birthday. Sorry, Angie. The reason for that question is he was very clear at one of our last shows that he's not, when it's his birthday, he's not there. So
no, that's not what I said. I said it normally falls around my birthday.
And
it's up in the air what's going to happen for my birthday.
Oh, gotcha. So you must have been very lucky that what was up in the air was he was still at STLV for you to wish him a happy birthday.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. And I've enjoyed actually forming a friendship over the years with you, Aaron.
Yes, absolutely.
You and Melissa both. Yep. I love you guys to death. I love seeing you guys. We're bringing Paul again this year, so hopefully he doesn't forget his key.
Now, you said, I saw you. You asked me to say hello to your friend Hope, who wasn't there.
Hope.
Yeah, Hope Vaslovic.
Yes, I know Hope too.
Yeah, you know Hope. Yeah, so you know Hope. She wasn't able to make it. Super bummed. Knew that Sirach was coming. She's a big DS9 fan. Cisco more than anything. So she was super bummed that she was going to miss Sirach. So I said, "Oh, I got this. I'm going to surprise her." It was actually a surprise. I did that for her as a surprise. So.
He's such a good guy, isn't he? Such a good guy.
He is. He's awesome. Are we gonna see you guys at STLV this year?
Well, I've moved my birthday to August, so it might
conflict. It might conflict.
Yes, I will be there. I will be there from Wednesday till Sunday. So I will be there the whole time.
Awesome.
And I don't know if I get in my Nog makeup or not. I'm not 100% sure.
I think you do, because it's always awesome when you do.
That would be nice, though, actually. Yeah, that would be nice.
What?
To see you dressed up and ready to go. I'm sure your photo ops would be slightly increased by a marginal fold.
Yeah, because people don't want one with me out of makeup, that's for sure.
Well, that's not necessarily true, but I'm sure that it would definitely make the difference. I was thinking of coming dressed up as you anyway, so I think
that would be a great idea. The tallest Ferengi at STLV. Yeah. I'm the reason why I kind of go like this with the makeup is I'm still unhappy because the makeup that we do, it's still not fit for my face. Now, this goes to Ryan and Renegades, that I'm supposed to still get a mold of my head so I could actually make some better pieces because the nose that they make for me is too big. So what happens is it goes all the way over here, so it completely reconfigures my face where I don't feel like I look like Nog. I look like Bat Boy from, those world news things. Bat Boy. I look like
I know Bad Boy.
Scary. I literally look like some form of a vampire bat. And I I still in my nog outfit. It's a little tight. I've had one too many donuts over the years, but I'm just starting to trim down. But it is a lot of fun, and the fans do really like it. You are correct, Ciroc. They do really enjoy the photo op with usually Max and I. We do it together. So.
Mm-hmm. Now, Angie, I do want to ask you before we get too deep into things. Tell us about how you got involved with Star Trek Las Vegas. Like, what was your first time, and how did that happen, and how it's gone from there, and how you got connected with the TV station?
Awesome, great question. So actually, the first 2 years that we went. Yeah, great question. The first 2 years that we went, we actually won passes from the TV station that I now do social media for. And
you won 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. So the first year we actually won 4 passes. The second year we only won 2, so it was just myself and Mark. But at the end of the second year, I started talking to the station manager and our owner, and I said, listen, your Facebook page sucks. Like it hasn't had any action since 2011. Let me run it, and you don't have to pay me. The only thing you have to give me is tickets to the Star Trek convention.
Whoa, I didn't even know this.
Yeah, so
even you didn't know this. Even Aaron.
like that. Ciroc, always listening. Always has his ears open.
Right. So after a year of like just goading her, like, come on, just let me do this, she finally gave in. And then so I've grown the Facebook page. We're running another contest right now, actually, for the convention. So the 50th, we actually did not run a contest because they were sold out, but that was my first year as the social media coordinator. So we got to go as press. So that was awesome. And we've gone every year since then, and we've covered it, and we've got given away passes every year since then.
Yeah. And you're doing that again this year, right?
We are. We've got 10 pairs of passes to give away. We've got 9 general admission pairs and 1 pair of gold passes.
And how do they get into that contest? Just through the Facebook page, or is there another way?
Yeah, no, it's super easy. So they just go to KGNG TV Las Vegas on Facebook. They have to like the page, like the contest post. It's right at the top. And then comment on the comment section, just literally your favorite series or your favorite character or both. And then that's an entry, and then that's it. And we do the drawings live every year. So you'll see when we do the drawing this year, like we did last year, there's a big glass jar. It's fully empty. You guys can see, like, and I literally just draw the names out live.
No funny business like the NBA draft.
No silly things happening.
Right. You actually see that it's really done fair. So
not like how you won 2 years in a row.
Yeah, that was Colin. That was
yeah. He says I'm the evil one. Did you see what he did there?
I mean, 2 years in a row.
And you said he's such a wonderful guy. He said this, and he just threw that dagger like wham right across the screen.
I mean, she's good. She's good.
Before we did the social media, it was all via TV. So KGNG is the largest antenna station in Vegas. They have the most channels out of any over-the-air broadcasting. They have like 9 channels. But it was all mostly for the 2 years that I won. It was literally speed dial skill. That was it. Like just read out, because it was a call-in. And
that should be
like the 9th person or whatever.
I want to see like the best speed dial skill people go against each other. Phones in front of them, and off they go. And, plus there are only like 2 contestants both years, right?
No, there was actually both years that I won. They actually had 10 pairs of passes that they gave away. So yeah, I mean,
is that how many they're doing this year?
Pardon?
Is that how many are they doing this year?
Yeah, we're doing 10 pairs of passes total. So we're doing 9 pairs of general admission, and then a grand prize winner will get a pair of gold passes. So how it'll work is I'm going to actually do the live drawing at the Masquerade bar at the Rio on the 28th of July. So hopefully we'll have some of the early arrivals there.
It's Monday?
Join us. I believe it's Monday. Yeah, because we want to do it a couple of days before that way people can plan their travel.
People get there on Monday.
No, I think it's Sunday. It's actually Sunday. It's Sunday the 28th, because the convention starts on the 31st. So I wanted to give people a couple of days if they won, to be able to get their travel out here or transfer their passes if they want to. But we're going to draw 10 names out of the entries. And then from those 10 names are going to go back into the jar. And out of those 10, we're going to draw 1 that gets the gold passes.
Can Ciroc and I and Ryan put our names in?
Well, I mean, you can, but I mean,
that would
no
be
guarantee.
so mean.
I would like to donate my opportunity to charity.
That's awesome.
I want a gold pass. Gold passes are great.
Armin Shimmerman's niece, Amy.
Yes, Amy Shimmerman.
She won last year. She won a pair of passes last year.
Wow.
And she ended up giving them to a young lady that didn't win, really wanted to go, veteran. So it worked out really well. So if somebody wins the passes and they're not able to come, they can always transfer them.
Awesome.
Now, what's the difference between the gold passes and the what was the first one, the regular one?
General admission, yeah. So general admission, yeah, you get in, you get to see all the cool stuff. With gold passes,
Ciroc and I, right?
Yeah, of course. We get to see you guys, which is awesome. With gold passes, though, that includes autographs, first in line for photo ops and things like that as well. Extra goodies and grab bags and stuff. So,
but let's be clear. There's two different types of autographs. There's some where some of the actors and the guests that they have sign in the auditoriums, which is what that includes. Because there's also all the actors in the vendors room that then are at the tables and usually sell their photos with autographs or do selfies. So, right, because those passes don't include autographs from those in the vendors room, only from the ones that specifically are set up for creation at within the auditoriums after they speak, correct? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm going to. I've honestly never actually even seen gold passes. I just know friends of mine that have had them, that have extra autographs included or something like that.
Well, Adam Malin is the Willy Wonka of Star Trek. So, there's very few gold passes that are out there. Someone right now is all, I got a gold pass. I got a gold pass,
Well, somebody's going to get to win a gold pass from us as well. So a pair of them. So 2 gold passes. Like it's going to be a pair. So
Angie, most of the people that enter the contest, are they locals or do you get people from farther away?
Everywhere. I mean, I have people from all over the country. I've had, I guess, entries now from across the globe. So it's everywhere. I know last year we had somebody that entered from France. So it's
cool.
What I've done is I'll post it in like the unofficial Star Trek Convention Facebook group. Mm-hmm. And that reaches so many people. And so from there, it brings in the entries into our page. So
why not in the official group?
I have not been able to get anything approved into the official group as far as the contest goes. So
that's why I asked. I've run into the same.
I tried last year, but I've not really ever been able to get it into the official group. So.
Who's in charge of the official group?
I've had the same issues. You can't get anything through on that group. Like it's just
which group?
Yeah, it's rough.
The official Star Trek Facebook group, Star Trek Las Vegas Facebook group.
Yeah, they're the section 31 of.
I think I'm still with my request to join is still pending. It's like 3 years.
Which is weird, right?
No,
Which is weird, right?
I don't know if I'm pending. Interesting.
So Angie, you are going, we're assuming this year. Are you going to be covering it for the station?
We are. So I've got a promo running on our station right now as well for the convention and for the contest. And then we'll be coming and I'll be covering it. I'll actually be bringing Mark, of course, my fiance, and of course Paul, my friend Paul always comes with. But my nephew's coming this year as well because I said I needed somebody that would be able to keep up with me because I go. And I go.
Mark gets lost sometimes.
Yeah,
Mark just stays in one spot until you come back around. I think that's what
pretty much. Or he tells me, "Come find me later," and I'm like, "Okay, I love you, bye." But yeah, so no, our nephew moved in with us back in October of last year, and so we're bringing him, and he's going to be my cameraman. Yeah.
Now, of all the cons you've gone, is there something that you go, man, I wish this year this actor or these group of actors or this experience would happen this year and it hasn't happened yet? Is there something you would like to see that hasn't happened at Star Trek Las Vegas?
The one thing I wanted to see was Whoopi Goldberg. And so getting to see her at the 50th was incredible. Like That made me so happy. And that we were sneaky. So we actually, because that was our first year as press, so we were kind of new. We didn't really know, one of the security guards. Right, we totally did. So one of the security guards told us we could go to that little black front where all the other press goes. And so I was literally making eye contact with Whoopi Goldberg, which was amazing. It was
I tried to make eye contact with her. They took me away, though. They took me away.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the funniest thing was I actually met Kirstie Alley at the 50th as well. And the only thing she said to me was, "I'm sorry, sweetie, you're too short to take my selfie."
Wow. Wow. I would have been upset if she said that to me. Then I would say, you know what? I don't really want a selfie with you anymore.
Well, it wasn't a selfie with us. She, so Cass Anvar from the Expanse.
And from Nobility.
Yeah, he was actually at STLV the 50th, and he was the reason that Kirstie Alley came to the convention. Oh. So, because they had worked together on a film in Canada or whatever, and so he's the main reason that she came to STLV 50. And so he's like, "Oh, do you want to meet her?" And I'm like, "Of course, it's Kirstie Alley. Hello." And so she was being escorted through the hallway, and Cass stops her, and all of the handlers and everybody are around, and she wanted a selfie with her and Cass. So I said, "Oh, I'll do it." And then that's when she said, "No, sweetie, you're too short to take my selfie." I mean, she is like 6'3" with heels. So
I'd make it work. Okay.
Right. I would make it work.
Yeah.
Make it work.
I'd figure it out. Very upset with Kirstie. I'm going to do that when I see her. I want a selfie and I want to take it. See what she does.
I thought you said you were going to be like, "Sorry, Kirstie, you're too tall to take pictures. Sorry."
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're too tall. You're too tall.
What I would love to see, though, is like hopefully this year they show us like maybe Patrick Stewart makes a surprise appearance like he did, and maybe they show us more about what's going to be happening with the new Picard series because I'm really
they will.
Yeah,
I think they will.
I've already seen the next promo. Actually, it's a whole wine barrel. It's a wine barrel.
Whatever.
There's a wine cooler. There's wine coolers in there.
I disagree. Crazy. I think I saw a different trailer. I saw a Lipitor commercial, and
that was Viagra.
Well, they already did the Viagra commercial, and then somebody actually did make a Viagra commercial with it.
Oh, really?
After I called it on our show, it was kind of funny. We were not because I called it on the show.
No, definitely because.
I knew he was going to jump on that. He's a smart cookie. I don't know if cookies are really smart except for fortune cookies. Fortune cookie.
Yes, I am a fortune cookie.
You are a fortune cookie.
Well, Angie, we only got a minute left before we run off, but we do want to have one final question with you.
Okay.
It's the big one.
Big one.
What's your favorite Star Trek series?
Oh, Next Generation.
Oh, really?
By far. Yeah. I grew up with it. I mean, I love DS9 as well. Don't get me wrong.
Nice try. Way to backtrack there, Angie.
Right, good recovery.
Yeah.
Good recovery.
I don't think it was that good, Rock.
Not that good.
Nice, yeah.
So I was raised on TNG. I was young when it first started. It was something that I didn't watch a lot of the shows that my parents watched, but it was one that we all watched together. And over the years, it stands the test of time. And the storylines stand the test of time, and the characters and all of that. And me personally, Guinan will always be my favorite character.
Okay, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
We're done. Hey, can we cut this show? This is ridiculous.
I'm here for it.
Cut? Are we done? Who's next?
But you know what?
Next?
My second favorite will be Nog. Always.
Oh!
Don't put your ears back in. Don't put your ears back in.
Was there a Jake in there? Did I hear Jake?
Oh yeah, and Jake.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you.
Nog and Jake. Yeah.
All right. Great.
Angie, I was raised on McDonald's, but as I got older, I realized there's better food out there. And I'm just saying, DS9.
I know.
Wow, that was a dig on McDonald's.
It wasn't.
I love
McDonald's is better.
You asked me my favorite. I love.
No.
Be honest.
Look, I totally forgive you, and I want you to be honest. And everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
But we still love Jake.
Even when those opinions are wrong, it's okay.
Angie, honestly though, it's been great talking with you. I got some insight on how you got it started in working with the television station. That's pretty interesting. I mean, I think it's crazy how you went from being the winning recipient to now giving out tickets. So I think that's just a great turn of fortune, and it just kind of shows everybody how roles can reverse in life, and you can be on the other side of the coin.
And I love being able to do it too. I think it's one of my things, really quickly, because I know we're ending it, but our station owner died 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she died 2 years ago, kind of suddenly. None of us were really expecting it. But I was like, well, what about Star Trek, right? So I thought to myself, like, what would Lisa want me to do? And she was such a supporter of me building up her Facebook page and the presence that they have, that I worked really hard to build my own relationship with Creation Entertainment to where we can continue it, even with her passing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Good job.
And make sure you share all the information so we can, put it on our different social media, and give a shout out for the contest on the Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, Ryan should have it, but if not, it's really easy. It's just KGNG TV Las Vegas. It's our page.
Yeah, I won't remember that. My brain stopped at K. You lost me at K.
I heard
Ryan,
KG.
write it down. Ryan, write it down.
Yeah.
I got it all.
Ryan's got it all. He'll send it to me so I can put it, or he can put it on our social media spots too.
Yeah.
But I just started our Instagram page, so I want to get it on there. So yeah.
Also come by and say hello if we run into each other in Vegas. I'd love for you to.
Oh, I will.
Well, obviously, if you ran into each other, she would say hello.
Well, maybe. It depends.
I would walk by. I don't know him. I don't know him.
Yeah,
I don't know him.
that's how people normally walk by Aaron and I.
But when they do that, they see me, but they don't see him. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much from your short selfie perspective.
Short selfie. Check this out. Doesn't looking at Ciroc right now make you feel like this is what it'd feel like if I was kidnapped and I'm in the back of a trunk right now and he's about to close the lid on me? Right?
Hey, you're down.
There it is. All right, Angie. Wonderful to have you. We'll see you in about a month.
Angie, thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you in a few weeks, okay?
Cheers.
Yeah, for sure, guys. Live long and prosper.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes, always number one. Thank you.
Wow.